Most staff and students of SRT like Frost Fest a lot, but the Grinch of Copier Room 2020 did not. This Grinch despised Frost Fest. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be that his laptop wasn't updated just right. It could be, perhaps, caused by the flicker of his room light. But I think the most likely reason of all may be that his school spirit was 2 sizes too small.
And they're decorating the gym?
He snarled with a sneer.
Tomorrow's Frost Fest is practically here.
Then he growled with his Grinch fingers drumming.
I must find a way to stop Frost Fest from coming.
But whatever his reason, his laptop or his light, he stood there awaiting Frost Fest, dreading the sight. Near his copying room cave the Grinch glared at the setup below that leadership shared. All these students were heartfeltly preparing, unaware of the Grinch's sinister glaring. The Grinch knew all these students would be called to a fun assembly. They'd rush to the bleachers, and then the noise, noise, noise. Then they would chant Team Chance and cheer. They'd cheer, cheer, cheer. They would cheer for their colors and to be the best, a behavior that this Grinch was sure to detest. And then they would do something he liked least of all. They would play silly games, the big and the small, from racing and hoarding to getting taped to a wall. And the more the Grinch thought of all this Frostfest fling, the more the Grinch thought,
I must stop this whole thing. Every year I put up with it now. I must find a way to stop Frostfest, but how?
Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea.
All I need is an elf.
The Grinch looked around, but since elves are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop the Grinch? No, the Grinch simply said,
If I can't find an elf, I'll make one instead.
So he called his TA, then he took some Scotch tape and attached accessories until an elf took shape.
And now to complete the trick, I'll raid the drama closet so I can look like St. Nick.
All set for mischief, the Grinch started down towards the unguarded decor placed all around. All the lights were dark, quiet hums filled the air. All the students were sleeping off-site without care. When he entered the caf, the Grinch hissed,
I can't wait for all these cheap decorations to be missed.
He looked at the streamers hung in a row and sneered,
These streamers are the first to go.
Then he slithered and slunk with a smile all would abhor around the whole caf and took every last decor. He took presents and lights, ornaments and balls. He scooped them off the floor and tore them from walls. He stuffed them all tightly into bags and hid them in the dumpster, covered by rags.
I don't get paid enough for this night shift.
Then the Grinch went to the gym and quickly did the same. He took less time because the decor was quite tame. Down and out it all went as quick as he was able. Why, that Grinch even took the projector's HDMI cable. Then the Grinch exclaimed with glee,
It's finally time to deal with this unsightly tree.
The Grinch grabbed the tree to lay it out flat when he heard a familiar voice starting to chat. He turned around fast and saw a VP who had been working long after 3. The Grinch had been caught and grew weak in the knees due to an admin who left her office looking for keys. She talked to the Grinch about a variety of strife, from the pain of lost objects to balancing work and life. The Grinch just stood and weathered this one-sided discussion, worried that any interruption would cause repercussion. And when she reached her fill of talking, the Grinch helped find her keys and waved as she left towards her home walking. And once she was safely out the front door, the Grinch rushed back to pack up the tree and more. By the time he finished, it was almost dawn, so he crept back to his cave and let out a large yawn.
Pooh-pooh to the students. They're about to find out no Frost Fest is coming. They're just showing up, and I know what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open and watch TikTok or two. Then all the students will cry, boo-hoo. And that is a noise that I simply must hear.
So he paused, and the Grinch put his hand to his ear, and from the announcement speaker he heard a sound rising, and the message it shared was entirely surprising. Happy Frost Fest to all students and staff. Get ready to have fun, get wild and laugh. The Grinch stared down at the students and focused his eyes, and shook as he witnessed this shocking surprise. The students in the school, the large and the small, were having a great time without any decorations at all. He hadn't stopped Frost Fest from coming. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch hands cold from the draft, stood puzzling on how everyone else could be so daft.
It came without trimmings, banners or lights. It came without presents, streamers, or other delights.
He puzzled for hours, till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Frost Fest doesn't just get pulled from an old closet drawer. Maybe Frost Fest perhaps means a little bit more.
And what happened then? Well, in SRT they say that the Grinch's school spirit grew 3 sizes that day. And the moment his school spirit started to shine bright, he whizzed to the stash decor and restored Frost Fest to its true height. He made Frost Fest look joyous and overcame his great fear, and then he himself led his color team's cheer.
To all students, staff, and teachers, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Sincerely, from the Film Club. Thanks for watching the video. Comment, like, and subscribe. And season's greetings to all of you. Peace out, guys.